This is StopFake, the place where we debunk disinformation and set the record straight on fakes about Ukraine. I'm Marko Suprun, and this week we dissect a new synthetic speech database to help deepfake audio detection, and how do you get 146% of the vote in an election? Plus, who's really got the most cases pending against it at the European Court of Human Rights? So let's get to the details. As technology enabling digital fakes becomes more sophisticated and accessible, so do the tools that seek to battle them. Remember deepfakes, the technology that allows you to basically create fake videos, such as this latest spoofy one, which placed the head of actor Steve Buscemi on the body of actress Jennifer Lawrence. Take a look. It's her voice, the lips sync with her words, but it's not her head, clearly.
My favorite is probably Lisa Vanderpump. My least favorite, I don't want to have to say. I don't want to have to say, because who knows when you're going to run into these people, you know?
Now, Ukraine is no stranger to illicit voice recordings, secret tapings, and wiretaps. Let's go back to the presidency of Leonid Kuchma and the notorious Kuchma-gate scandal. That's when one of the president's security team allegedly made secret digital recordings in the president's office, where all manner of corruption and vice was revealed. Because the recordings were digital, and because the idea of an original recording in the digital world takes on a new meaning, the originality was never established 100%, and the scandal petered out, but not before wreaking enormous damage to Kuchma's administration and Ukraine's reputation. Today, malicious actors synthesize speech to try to fool voice authentication systems or create forged audio to defame public figures. Google's News Initiative has released a body of synthetic speech containing thousands of phrases spoken by text-to-speech models. This database of 68 synthetic voices from a variety of regional accents reading from English newspaper articles aims to help deepfake audio detection. Check it out. How do you get 146% in an election? Maybe the question should be, where can you get 146% of the vote in an election? In Russia, of course. Last month, our colleagues at Radio Free Europe, Radio Liberty, interviewed a whistleblower from a Russian state television channel. Leonid Krivenkov, a former camera operator on the state TV channel Russia 24, explained how the channel manages propaganda output. Krivenkov explained how that management brought on an impossible result, such as the 146% of the vote. Many Russians questioned the result of the 2011 Russian parliamentary elections. Some even protested in the streets. The Russian state gave them even more reason to be suspicious when it announced results in some regions adding up to more than 100%, precisely 146%. This was the total sum of alleged votes for political parties in the Rostov-on-Don region in southern Russia, as it was presented by Russia 24 in 2011. For more details on this story, check out the RFERL website. And finally, a story about human rights, more specifically, the European Court for Human Rights. Last month, RIA Novosti and Ukraina.ru announced that more and more cases are pending against Ukraine in the court, and more decisions are brought down against Ukraine. Both RIA Novosti and Ukraina.ru present a very selective picture, the intention being to build up the lie that Europe is rejecting Ukraine. In 2018, the court did issue 86 judgments against Ukraine. However, both Russian publications failed to mention that the country which had the largest number of judgments issued against it was Russia, with a total of 238 judgments, nearly 3 times as many as Ukraine. Currently, the majority of complaints pending at the court are against Russia, nearly 30% of all cases. RIA Novosti and Ukraina.ru also conveniently omitted to mention that approximately half of the complaints lodged against Ukraine at the ECHR are connected to Russian aggression in Ukraine and the direct results of Russia annexing Ukraine's Crimea Peninsula and occupying parts of Donetsk and Luhansk regions. That's it for this week. You can find much more dissected disinformation on the StopFake website. Look, be vigilant, look out for fakes, and if you spot any disinformation about Ukraine, forward it to us for a truth autopsy. I'm Marko Suprun, and this is StopFake. Thanks for watching.